welcome to my YouTube channel Burning Spears. Today I'm going to be making something quite special. I'll be making a fresh black truffle pasta, a tagliatelle. I've just come back from Provence in France, well known for its truffles. I couldn't find any in the wild. I did look, but you know, I'm not that mobile these days, so my radius of search isn't that big. I did honestly try. So I was typically looking for a green oak that's got like a meter of no vegetation around it, which would indicate that that is an area that's taken over by a black truffle. Winter truffle, not a summer truffle, so the real good one, expensive. So I didn't find anything like that, and I decided in the area I thought I might just go to Chef Bruno is the emperor of truffles. He spent his whole life traveling and learnt about all sorts of cuisines, but he's mostly concentrated since sort of like 1983 or so, concentrated his focus on truffles and the Provence region. I went to his restaurant. It's a Michelin star restaurant. Too pricey for me, but I did go specially to buy a black truffle. So you're going to be guaranteed on the best quality from a person like that. He is the absolute truffle king. So it's going to be a really simple cook. Cold winter's morning. I've just got this thing back. I landed late last night, so I'm a bit groggy, but I should have some help. And let's get into the ingredients. It's going to be a great one. So the recipe I'm going to use today is super simple because I want to hero the ingredients that I got in Provence. I was there doing a documentary vlogumentary on olive oil. I went and picked olive oil and took it to the mill, saw it being milled and helped out at the mill, which will come out soon, so keep an eye out for that. So I've just got some real good quality French olive oil from the mill, handpicked by myself and the team that I was with, but can't wait to use that ingredient. The only non sort of Provence style ingredient is parmesan cheese. Parmigiano Reggiano is beautiful, and I think is essential in any pasta dish. A little bit of some nice provincial rosé, salt and pepper, tagliatelle, the sort of fresh stuff. Didn't make it myself, sorry guys. Then of course the absolute hero, this black truffle. Now I got one with the soil still on it so that it would keep fresh longer, and already in 3 days there's a little bit of mold coming, so I've got to use this up. I'm going to be making some scrambled eggs, truffle scrambled eggs in another vid, and that's going to be a great one. But yeah, essentially I'm just going to take this and I'm going to use a scrubbing brush under running water, and let's see what she looks like once it's all beautified, made up and dressed to kill. So there we go, that's all cleaned up. Beautiful dark black truffle. Right, so all tarted up, ready for its big night out. This little beauty weighs in at 55 grams, cost me almost 100 euros. So 100 euros for 55 grams. Very expensive, cheaper to go and find yourself, cheaper to buy from the local village markets. I didn't have the opportunity to have one when I was able to get one out there. And because it's such a finite and precious ingredient, you have to utilize it. It's got about 10 days from when it's picked. 10 days and then it disintegrates. After all, it's a fungus, you know. A mushroom doesn't keep for too long. And the whole time it's around, it's leaking out this delicious, quite strong aroma. Let me tell you that this baby, I could smell it from inside my bag in the aircraft locker. It was strong, really strong. And all of the people around me would have been able to smell this as well. They probably thought I was some weird, dirty mountain man. I don't really know, but it is gorgeous. strong. It is strong. It's almost nauseating. Like I almost don't want to eat it because it's so strong. But it's a very strong mushroom smell. Like if you distilled a ton of mushrooms down, you could almost imagine you would get that smell, if that makes sense. And it's also got like a ripe, cheesy note to it as well. So that's my take on it. Of course, this thing is not just for good looks, it's actually useful, this big nose. And yeah, so its pungency goes, it disappears quite quickly as well. So that's why they preserve its flavor in things like oil and butter and stuff like that. So I'll be making some truffle oil, some black truffle oil, and some black truffle compound butter with the leftover of this. Also, after this cook, I'm going to put it in with the eggs for 2 days in an airtight container in the fridge, and the aroma leaches into the eggs, so you pre-flavor the eggs. So that's going to be great. And then of course I'll process it afterwards. So let me stop warbling on, and I will get the pasta going without much fuss, and we'll talk about the sauce once I start making or assembling the dish. About a cupful. Okay, I'm going to go with a medium sort of heat now. If you're using butter, you would generally add it now, but I'm going to do the olive oil now. Pasta water. Black pepper. Parmigiano. Some seasoning after the olive oil. I like having that little bite of salt here and there fresh. Some Parmesan shavings. Voila. Right, so not the best dish to cook in -4 outside. There's the slightest bit of steam left on that, but you got to move. You got to move quickly. So I'm just going to cleanse my palate before I try this. Provence, Provence. I learned a lot there. I've still got a lot to learn. I need to go back. I need to see it in the springtime. Fantastic, fantastic ingredients. Fantastic food, bistros. Guys, you got to get yourself up there at some stage. In any case, that is such an intense flavor. It definitely tastes very different to a lot of the sort of truffle based additives that I've cooked with before, like the olive oils and that. The fresh truffle is, it's really strong, it's beautiful, so complex, deep umami, a fragrance hitting the back of your throat. It's really hard to describe. I hope I'm making sense. Absolutely stunning. Pow. Bags of flavor. That stuff is strong. It's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So I did it without butter, without a few things, just to push the Provence ingredients that I achieved to go and get. And great, but I can't wait to try with butter to add a little bit more luxuriousness. I see some people flavor the butter with a couple of cloves of garlic, chuck that out. Again, you're not trying to bypass the main ingredients hard with a flavor this strong to overtake it, but you just want to build some depth. But this is great. The olive oil that we picked and milled, beautiful, beautiful. That's astounding. Really, really cool. Pity about me overshooting the pasta a little bit, but cheers, guys. I hope you found that fun and worthwhile as I did. Now I'm going to put the truffle to bed with some eggs, and that's it.